And we are in. Get up my little friend. Oh, he's not there. Hold on. Open the program. There he is. Wait. Okay, there. Yep, there it is. Sorry about that. Alright, one sec while I get this going. Reload this. Yep. Go to this. Tweet. Like bird. Grab the text. Okay, put that in. Go over to Twitter 2. Boogaloo. Throw that shit in there. Okay. Should be there. Alright. Alright, how is everyone, chat? How are you guys doing? How are you feeling? Feeling good? I got to see the sun turn into a donut. A white, crispy donut. Very thin donut. So, oh, let me fix the game. Sorry, game capture is not set to the right thing. 1 second. Should fix it. Let me bring the game back up. There it is. Okay, we're in. We're good. Excellent. And last time, I missed a chat message that showed up at the bottom of my window, and I didn't see it. So I didn't respond to the chat message, and I feel really bad because it was, the line of text was not highlighted, so it was black. On my window is also black. So it didn't even register my peripheral vision that it was there. It's also at the very bottom of the window, like hugging the bottom of the window. I expected chat messages to appear in the top of the window. So now I have the window positioned so that the bottom of the chat message window is at eye level. So that when it comes in, it should register on my peripheral vision because it's not going to be at the bottom of my screen. And I should be able to see it. But today we are doing Noita because they just came out with this sneaky Epilogue 2 update today that I didn't even know. I had no idea this was coming, so it's a nice little surprise. In addition to the sun melting. I expected traffic to be utterly terrible today. It wasn't bad at all. It was like, I mean, maybe locally it was terrible, but like, the worst I saw, and it's actually still pretty bad post Lafayette, there's a line of red going northward to Chicago. But other than that, it's pretty well green down here in Indianapolis. But yeah, I expected it to be a literal nightmare, so I stayed home from work today thinking it would be impossible to get to work, and I feel dumb because it was not at all bad. I could have totally gone to work today. But I took the day off in precaution just because it was like, the eclipse took place here at 3 o'clock. And that meant that as soon as it was done, like a fireworks show, people are going to get in their cars and drive home. And that is usually a fucking cluster of a nightmare. You do not want to be hopping in your car and leaving the fireworks show after the show is completed and everybody's starting to leave. Because when that happens, you're going to be in a giant fucking line of cars all queuing up to get out of the parking lot or whatever, and it's going to take forever. What you want to do is wait for the show's finale and then get up and start fucking leaving at the finale. But I guess then, everybody does that, so Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and kill that old run because it. No. How do I was like, just go forward. Yes. Alright, so the update didn't really change the game in an extremely noticeable way at the outset. But maybe we will see new weird things as we go. I hope. But I guess I didn't want to sound like I was advocating for people intentionally cutting their enjoyment of a spectacle short just so they can be the first one out of the parking lot. If you don't want to do that, that's perfectly fine. You can see the whole thing, enjoy the whole thing, and then head out at your leisure. I'm just saying, it's like, my family has always traditionally wanted to leave before the rest of the crowd does. One sec, chat. I'm going to go grab Bev real quick. I'm not going to mute because it's literally going to take me a half a second, but I will be right with you. Need something for my throat, because I plan to do talking while I do the gaming, and I get thirsting. I got myself a sugar-free dew, because I like to do the dew, but now with no sugar, because I am an old man. And my diet is now more important to me than it was before. I say as I still eat mostly garbage. But it's like I have to make a reduction in the bad things that I take in some capacity, right? I can't just shovel endless garbage into my throat and hope to live a good, happy life. I have to make some sacrifices for my health. Even if my diet, the things that I eat, is mostly unchanged, you know, like I said, we try to make some progress. We try to eat some things that are better and drink some things that are better. Wherever we can reduce the amount of sugar we consume is good, because our bodies do not really need it. Like, out of all the things in the food pyramid, per the most agreed upon health recommendations, is that you take in as little salt and sugar and oil as you can. A lot of the greasy, fatty things that we get at fast food, stuff like that. Because it just doesn't really do much for us. Our bodies don't really need much of that content. A little bit, it's fine. But if you just shovel it down like nobody's business, it can cause bad things to happen to you. Depending on how your body reacts to it. Everybody's bodies are different and can tolerate different levels of sugar. My body is very adept at taking in garbage because I have done that my whole life. And while I do not think it is good that I have done this, my body was still somehow able to accept it and deal with it. Even though I'm sure I probably will face some consequences that are not good later in life. But for the time being, it's okay. Because I was lucky, and my body is genetically disposed to destroying that stuff and getting rid of it faster. than other people might be able to. You could say I have squandered my genetic luck. I would agree with that. Feel that way about a lot of things. But this isn't supposed to be a psychology stream. This is a Noita stream. We're zapping fools and grabbing spells and shitting magic powder out our butts. Doing all kinds of silly nonsense. So far, this has been almost entirely vanilla, and I have seen almost no new things. Let's take a look at our progress box. Ooh. We got a lot of new shit down here. Got some new enemies there. Yeah, we got some new perks, or at least maybe some that I've just never used because they're not very good. Supposedly there's new areas and new bosses and stuff, but there were like secret things in the base game that I never uncovered because I haven't really looked up any guides, and I kind of just don't want to. I kind of just want to like see if I can find that shit myself. Now, I feel like most of the stuff I didn't see requires me going up out of the top and not going down to the bottom. But it's like, I've never been able to survive out there, for one. And two, you need, like, digging to be able to get anywhere up there anyway. And I don't have anything that digs right now. That's always the temptation, is to go out and explore with digging. The last time I did that, I ended up drowning because I just dug my way into a big body of water and then I didn't get out in time. I had gone like probably about 100 yards from the starting point to the left because I dug my way through the big tree. But again, I found myself in a big body, like another lake filled with fish, or maybe an ocean or something, and I drowned because I couldn't get to the top fast enough. And I felt stupid because I had gone so very short of a distance. I had explored almost nothing. I feel like I really failed to accomplish what I set out to do, and it just kind of drives home not to do it. It's like in PAL World, my friend who is hosting the server got as fast as he could to the end and completed like the whole game, got like all the monsters, the pals, got the in-game final pal essentially, and is like, you know, it's like, oh, it's you just gotta do this, man. All you gotta do is do this. And it's like I go in there and I try to do it and I fucking immediately get killed, or I waste all kinds of time. And like, so he has a base with the pal, the final pal boss, the fucking endgame boss. But like 50,000, like he has probably at least 10, 20 of them at his base, parked right next to where the thing that they are is. So it's like the boss comes over and starts fucking shit up. And like there's like 1,000 of them, all fighting each other. And it's like, okay, which one of these things is the boss? Which one am I supposed to be shooting or trying to capture or whatever? And it got to a point where the boss was like at half health. So I was like looking around at all their little names, the name of the boss everywhere, and trying to find the one that matched the big health bar that was on the screen. because the boss was at like half health. So I was like, okay, which one of these fuckers is at half health? Because then that's the boss. And he's just like, oh, just throw balls. Just wait for the boss's health to go down and just throw balls everywhere. And it's like, yeah, I don't have 1,000,000. I have 9. I have 9 of the balls needed to capture this thing. So I can't just go throwing them willy-nilly. I mean, I can for a little bit, for like 2 seconds. But I will run out almost instantly. And I just want to make sure I'm throwing them at the thing I'm trying to catch. But since there's 50 bazillion of this thing floating around, blowing each other up, I can't tell which one the boss actually is. But all of a sudden I'll just get like randomly attacked by some ball of fire or some laser pew bullshit and lose like all my health or die because it just comes out of this giant crowd of shit that I can't tell what's happening. It would be like the scene of doors freshly opening on Black Friday and a fucking mass of people start pouring through the fucking doorways, and you're just like, well, shit, where is the people I came here with? Where's my crew at? And you don't really have time to ascertain who is who. You don't have time to figure out who is friend or foe. You're just being pushed by a tidal wave of bodies forward. Or in my case, zapped or exploded by fireballs. So I'm not sure how my friend deals with that nonsense and actually makes any headway. Because I get my ass handed to me and I'm just like, okay, I'm done. I gave up and decided to start doing something else. Because I have a rule. If I'm not having fun, then I stop. So I wasn't having fun, I stopped. It's a pretty good rule. Let's see. Okay, so I have that. Obviously, both of these are good. I'm gonna go with the on fire. Fire immunity, because that seems important. Ooh, it's a good thing I killed him. That was kind of a dangerous wand. Technically, it's only really that it's only the exploding cross is really only dangerous for the person shooting the spell, but it can be pretty deadly because he'll just activate it and walk towards me, and eventually those crosses will be on me, blowing me up. So far, no new stuff, no new spells yet, which I find odd. I feel like I should have seen something by now. And it seems odd that they would say that I have to do a new game because the game would be broken otherwise. And it's like, so far I'm not even seeing any new shit, so I'm not sure how the game would cease to function properly if I used the old save. It made it sound like the changes were pretty radical and crazy, but I'm not really seeing that being borne out in what I'm doing. think gets me the fuck out of here. I go through here. This? I don't think so. Supposedly they added new materials and chemical reactions and stuff, as well as new spells and new enemies and stuff. So it would be cool if we could see some of that. Like I said, I'm kind of surprised at how little new stuff I've seen so far. I mean, we're just getting started. This is just the beginning. This is the second area. And again, I might not be even heading in the right direction to see the new shit. It might be all on the surface. Or like to the left or the right somewhere. And I'm not going there because I don't know to go there. It would have been helpful if they could have put some kind of a tip on the update information page as to how I would go about seeing this wonderful new content they've created. The burning wheel of fire. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I'm sure that may end up getting me copyright claimed or some shit. Like, your video is detected to have copyright infringing music. Even though I was humming a single, like 2-3 words. I always hope that they tweak the starting spells to either give this one, this purple fucking shit spell, less, or that they beef this to be more powerful, because this purple spell sucks. It's the worst. I realize this is like the starting spell that they... Initially, when the game first came out, this was all you had. This is the only thing you got. But then they added later in an update where you get the blue ball spell and the green bouncing ball spell and the red small, or like it's big and it shrinks as it goes out, but it's a really close range. Those four are like the main wands that you start with nowadays, and they changed that. Fuck you. They changed that at some point. You wanna fucking go? You wanna fucking go? Fucking have some bombs, you motherfuckers. Stop being so antagonizing. Fuck off, dudes. I may have a shitty ass wand, but I will still try to fuck you up. So I always hope that they change the wand, the starting wands, to be less crappy, and it never happens. The hope is that I just have to find something better, or a lot of times I'll just keep new gaming until I get one where I don't have the crappy purple spell at the beginning. Because that pretty much guarantees a death. I mean, I'm at 5 health right now. And it's because whenever I got into fights with enemies, I had to shoot them like 4 times to kill them. And the game does kind of tend to get that way in the later stages. For like all enemies, you pretty much just have to dig your way to the end. Otherwise, you're gonna sit there shooting them and dying. But it shouldn't be like that at the beginning of the game. You shouldn't go into the first level, the first area, and immediately start struggling. I feel like that's a problem. They'll try to say that it's balanced, and it's like, no, it isn't. Balanced would be me being able to kill them in one hit and them being able to kill me in one hit. That's balanced. But I guess I don't get killed in one hit, right? I take a little bit of damage. So it is technically balanced. But it's like they are existing to be obstacles in my path. They don't need to live forever. If they did, they'd be bosses. They would be considered a boss fight, like the worms are like that. They take a lot of hits. But these trash mobs should die very easily. Every video game is like that. You start out with the easy shit that's easy to kill, that you just defeat like it's nothing. And then over time, they're supposed to get more difficult. But Noita just starts right out the gate with, hey, you have a garbage piece of shit wand that sucks, and you have to shoot the enemy like 4 times to kill them. I've not been a fan of that. It is a fundamental thing that I feel is a flaw. And it's going to result in probably at least every round that I start with this piece of shit purple wand is probably not making it past the second area. If I even get past this first area. Like, you guys just saw me die. I just died on that last run because I had this garbage, this crappy wand that's no good, and everything that I met was able to do damage to me, at least a little, which adds up. I can't heal. There's no healing. There are wands that can, but they're rare. You barely ever get them. So the idea is you're not supposed to take any damage, because any damage eventually leads to death. And you'd say, well, get good, lol. And it's like, yeah, that's what people say about Dark Souls, but the games are not about perfectionism. None of them are. No video game out there is. There are a few things like a boss in Terraria that you literally take trillions of units of damage on hit. It is supposed to be a one-hit kill, because that is the point of that boss. It is an ultra challenge. But in almost every other sense, and I'm just gonna fucking avoid losing with the purple shit spell again. The point is that you're eventually supposed to become better. Like, you start sucky and weak and not able to do that much damage, but the enemies you face are at least not terribly hard. It's supposed to be more in your favor initially. Like this. This blue ball spell is what I need. This thing does... Here, let's see. It is 5 damage. The purple spell is 3 damage. What a difference 2 extra damage per shot makes. Right? And that did 10 just then on that enemy. So, what's the deal there? Why am I dealing 10 damage with a 5 damage spell? How does that work? Compared to the, like, again, crappy 3 damage I was doing with the purple wand. I'm a little confused. That did what looked like 6 and 4 damage, respectively. So even the same, like the good wand, is not consistent about how much damage it deals. Like, for some reason, I feel like I have a damage buff right here with this wand on this level. And it's like, I could use that same buff on the stupid purple wand. Would be really fucking great. Considering it's a piece of garbage. It's also slow. That's the other issue, is it wouldn't be that big a deal if it was a really powerful wand, it had a really powerful shot that did tons of damage. But it's slow as shit and weak. That's a terrible combination. A slow, weak weapon is a useless one. Maybe not entirely useless, because you can at least somewhat defend yourself with it, but it's mostly pointless. Earlier I was watching Bruce and his homies play a game called Content Warning, I think is what it's called. It is the most nonsensical madness I've ever seen, because it's like you go down in this hell place where there's these freak monsters, one of which I feel like is Blender Man. Because it's like this freaking weird, long-legged, spindly thing that has a blender for a head. So I think I don't know if this is an intentional part on the developers, but it's like, take Slender Man, an existing kind of sort of internet famous monstrous being, and replace the S with a B, and you have Blender Man, who has a blender for a head. But it was very confusing. It's like, maybe it's like supposed to be some kind of a statement about how soulless and grindy video making has become, or just churning out content. You're just like, hey, let's go do something stupid and dumb, possibly put ourselves in danger, film it for lols, and then post it for lots of clicks. And then get paid by some corporation like nothing. And it's just like, that is our world now. That is our unfortunate, shitty reality, that we have folks dedicating their lives to filming some of the most inane, boring, stupid shit, and then getting paid like nothing for it. And calling that a job, which I guess you could say that about any job, really. But it just, I don't know, there's just something about it that seems so lame. Which, I know it's like, oh, you're doing that right now, bro. And it's like, yeah, I am, but I'm doing it for fun. I'm doing it because I want to. And I don't expect to get anything out of this. I feel like there's a difference. Plus, I'm not chasing the viewership dragon that those guys are. They're like, oh, we gotta get to like 1 million likes and subscribe. I don't give a damn if you like or subscribe. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, good. Fine. I don't care. Do what you like. You're here of your own desires. Then you have just as capable of leaving if you do not enjoy what you are seeing. Like, the content warning thing was just so confusing. Like, I usually enjoy watching Bruce and the boys do Scary Game because they get killed by the monster in hilarious ways. But this one just felt so weird. Because it takes your standard go into area with monsters, see monsters, maybe get attacked by monsters, leave gameplay loop, and adds like a filming aspect to it, where you bring in a camera and like a boom mic and some other weird shit, and it makes the whole thing so bizarre. Like, I guess Lethal Company was its own form of bizarre, in that, why are you going into a weird, shitty warehouse, grabbing literal junk, and bringing it back to some nameless alien tentacle that reaches out and grabs it, but also potentially could kill you? So, I guess it's no more bizarre of a concept than that. But it's just, I don't know, something about the, hey, we're gonna do this like streaming shit. Like, it just, I don't know. Maybe there's folk like Logan Paul who are annoying that make me think that kind of thing is bad or something to be avoided. I don't know. It seemed like a very bare bones, basic bitch kind of thing. Even though Lethal Company is, in some ways, even less complicated than that game, there's just something more enjoyable about the way that the monsters attack you and the random luck that you would have. Like, the monsters really fuck you up in Lethal Company. Like, you die almost immediately. And then that is honestly, I think, part of what makes it funny. Is you just, oh shit! And then you're dead. But, like, these monsters in content warning were, like, they kind of looked like the derpy, creepy, like, humanoid things you control in Human Fall Flat or Gang Beasts. They were just kind of hobbling around with their big stupid bodies flailing, but like not moving. Like, they didn't move quickly. They were slow and lumbering. And they, in some cases, like this like snail man would just kind of latch on to one of them and just like kind of hold on, and it wouldn't really do anything to them. And like some of the enemies, they just, like, if I were in there, if I had been in that and was playing with them, I would just kind of go up to the monster and look at it and just like be poking it in the face and being like, this isn't that scary. These guys don't do anything frightening or jarring. They're not lurching around quickly and pouncing and being menacing. They're just kind of wandering up and being. I mean, the Blender Man, like, he attacked. You know, he come at you and he attacked. But Snail Man would just come up and be. And even like this bigger, more horrible looking spider eyeball face freak thing wasn't really like, again, it wasn't fast. None of these enemies were fast. You had plenty of time to see them, plenty of time to understand them, and it seemed like plenty of time to get away. But maybe it looked that way, and it wasn't as easy to get away from them, maybe. I guess it depends on how quickly those guys moved as player characters, because as we saw, as you know, if you play Phasmo, your character being slow as shit means that the equally kind of slow but still faster than you ghosts are deadly, because they are fast and they can outrun you. Like the speed of a human being carrying sacks of groceries compared to an old person in a wheelchair. You being the old person in the wheelchair, the ghost being the person carrying sacks of groceries in that example. It's like modestly normal but not really fast compared to extremely slow. And then like you can't see the ghosts always because it's dark and they like disappear, they blink in and out so that you can't see them always. And that makes it more tense because you can't see them. They seem to come out of nowhere. You have to break line of sight and get in a hiding place quickly. But it seemed like these things in content warning were just kind of derpily walking at you and not really being too terribly menacing. I mean, they were making some pretty horrible noises, but I think that's kind of, it's just like not enough, right? It's like a cardboard cutout that makes a horrible noise. It's a cardboard cutout. What do you expect it to do? And I don't know. Even though the concept of filming and having like a microphone boom and like the audio apparently did some really weird things, the game itself seemed like it was made by a child in Roblox based on the graphics. Even though that was just a first impression when they started playing. As soon as they went into the monster area and there was like Blenderhead Man and some other weird shit, my perception of quality immediately changed. And, you know, I could tell it was obviously a more complicated and well-crafted game than my first impression. But it just, I don't know. It's one of those things where it not only was it not for me, but I didn't really enjoy watching it either. Some things are like that. I mean, Lethal Company is a game I would never play because I would get bored of it so incredibly quickly, and I don't think I would really do that. I'd just end up dying immediately, so I wouldn't even get to see anything other than the first level over and over again. But it's fun to watch because Bruce and them would get far and they would see things and die to things in funny ways, and that was entertaining. But content warning was not that good. I wasn't really enjoying my time with it. But that's okay. That's part of going back to the YouTube. It's like I had the ability to choose to stop watching, so I did. You have more control over the content you view than something like Twitch, where you're at the mercy of the person streaming. But I mean, even then, you can choose not to watch their stream. It's just, with YouTube, I can literally choose what I want to see. And I was interested in the content warning because I had seen it being, like, some other people I know were playing it. And I was curious to see what the game was like. Because it could have been like Lethal Company in that it could have been an enjoyable viewing experience, but it ended up not being so. Which is a little surprising, because most games that Bruce and his friends like to play are usually things I like to watch. Even if I do eventually get tired of them, like Helldivers. I'm a little bored with Helldivers. I enjoyed watching those guys play it a little bit, but I think 1 or 2 streams of that is all I really need. Because it's a lot of the same. Whenever the game has a lot of repetition and it doesn't change things up much, when you're just shooting the same crap for like 20 to 30 minutes at a time, it tends to be a little boring. Which is kind of the same. It's like, and I say this doing exactly that. But my excuse for why this is not like that is that I'm doing terrible at it and I'm dying way too quickly. I'm not getting to the later stages. So you guys don't even really much get to see outside of the first area because I keep getting my ass kicked. Trying to do better. Fuck this hive up. Well, that wasn't that productive. Oh yeah, I think one of the times I died, I ran out of jump and I landed back on the bomb that was exploding and killed me. That happens a lot. I take for granted the ability to levitate up like this. Man, I used 2 bombs and I did not get any further to the left here. It's funny that I have fire immunity again. Did I get that twice? Take that, thank you. I do like this spell. It's got some decent power. Does 8 damage, which is pretty good. But that does 10 damage, so it's technically better. Also, it starts fire. Flamethrower! Which doesn't have any impact on me because I have fire immunity. It's good. It's good for me. It's helpful. Dang, I have no bombs. Well, there's kind of a bomb right there. But it's not in the adequate spot. It needs to be right there. I'm gonna try and get it there. Nice. Got it. Perfect. Right where I needed that to be. Good kick. That's a decent spell. I was gonna take this and put it on that wand, but I might just keep this. Oof. It's terrible. Here's what I'm gonna do instead. I'll drop the bomb wand because it's kind of useless to me at this point anyway. The explosion killed. Oh gosh. That robot guy is a fucking menace. And he's fucking chasing me, asshole. Hate that guy. I got nothing to deal with him either. This wand is capable of digging, but it's super slow. If I was able to fire it more rapidly, I'd be able to get through this quicker. God damn it, stop! Stupid fucking piece, get out of here. It's like stuck. shit, what is that horrible thing? That must be a new creature. You cannot resist my laser, you fool. I will not let you come towards me. I will not let you come towards me, you freak! Is that a new? Did I get it? I got a new enemy. New enemy has been killed. A new thing of this update has been discovered and killed. Finally, jeez. I'm gonna shoot and kill you guys for forever. Those are not new. That's not really new. What is that? Some kind of... Oh, that was probably part of the enemy I just killed. Fuck, I'm stuck. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Goddamn robot jerk. Okay, I think we need to just get out of here. There comes a point in this level, in this area, where it's just better to leave. And the problem is that with the low health I have, I always try to leave, and I always end up getting killed. Like the game knows I'm trying to leave, and it does everything it can to murder me. Any enemy, any guy with a shotgun, any flying creature that can just jump at me. But I got to the exit, threw myself at it. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we'll throw this shit out, because this is useless. Put something like this in there. Or, we could put this in there. Problem is the recharge on it's really slow. Seems to be good for that the best, because it doesn't recharge as slowly. This is also pretty decently good. So we'll put this on here, because that's where it was. That was there. This is the one that's not quite so good, so we'll just throw it away. That's on old stuff. I think I've had this stupid iron stomach thing before. I think I picked it up once just to have it. Yep, there it is. And then that's the permanent shield, and then that's the fungal disease. We're gonna go with permanent shield because that's the best of those. This thing's already almost killed me. And there we go. For an egg. Well, that for an egg wand. All that work for an egg wand. Sorry, that bothered me a little bit. It's just like I have to have perfect symmetry. Even though I could still scroll and have it react the same way. Jesus. like this spell for its accuracy, like pinpoint accuracy, but it's a little low on power. The fact that it's so incredibly accurate makes it a very good spell still. That's kind of the thing about the purple one, is it's slow, it's weak, and its accuracy sucks. So it's a terrible spell all around. Like, I mean, I know it's not supposed to be amazing, but I mean, that's why the red short range one and the blue ball one are perfect, because they are not the most powerful, potent, crazy good spells either, but they do a much better job at being balanced for beginning, for starting play. They do a much better job. I tend to get further when I have those. Sure. This spell is so good, I can hit enemies from really far away with it. So they get killed before they even have a chance to retaliate. That's why this laser spell is so good. Usually I'll get something better than it down the road. But for right now, it's the best thing I have for range. My favorite spell in the game, at least without the new stuff coming along, is the lightning spell. It's crazy powerful and definitely gets me killed more than I would like. But it's so incredibly powerful. It can take out nearly anything you throw at it. Like, even in the later stages, the lightning is still so good. I'm not doing another run with the purple wand. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it getting me killed so early. That's why I was kind of hopeful that this might have been the update that they tweaked. The purple crappy starter spell and the green bouncing one. Those two, out of the 4, those are the 2 worst. Because they do 3 damage. The spell I have right now, this one does 5, and the red one, the slower one, it's more close range, that one I think does 10. And they're just perks. Somehow I can just control it better. Didn't even do what I wanted it to do. What a waste. That was a decent get, because it does explosions and it goes really fast out of the wand. Those are good. Those are both good things to have. Watch me use it on this red fire asshole, who is normally a menace. Get to him. Get this cart out of my freaking way. It's actually not doing that much damage to him, surprisingly. Figured that would kill him in one hit. Pissing my purple shit into that pit there. Get rid of it. So I can fill the thing up with water instead. Because water is the more useful thing to have. Well, actually that's probably better than this. Probably should have done that before I jumped in, but oh well. I can grab our heart thing here. Yeah, I just annihilated that guy in one hit. With the purple spell, that would have taken at least 2 or 3 shots. And he would have probably gotten me with one of his. So much more successful with this blue wand, this blue ball wand, and the other red one that I had in the last run. The thing that's a little not good about the red spell is that it's short. The range on it's not so good. But it makes up for that with having a bunch more power. It's really, really potent up close. If the purple spell had something similar to that, it would be not as useless. This is a better wand in almost every way. Take it. Problem with this game is I think more about my guy, and my eyeballs track him more than it does my cursor. When I start thinking about my cursor as where I'm actually shooting, which is where I am shooting, I tend to do better. Okay, let's see if we get any new spells or anything down here. I feel like I've used the circle displacement before. Let's check for all of these in our progress thing. There's that one. There's the rain cloud thing. Oh, there it is. Thundercloud. We've got egg. We've got whatever that is. Long distance cast. Fairly certain we've had all those. Actually not seeing egg. Oh, there's egg right there. And then we have long distance cast, which, where is that? Oh yeah, I haven't had long distance cast before. Oh wait, there it is. Yep, I've had it. If you had this and the healing one, you could use it to heal yourself easily. So yeah, I've had all these before. So we'll get that one for digging. Let's save that, I think. Let's see if we can put this here. Yep. Oh no, we cannot. It's not good enough. I don't want this. Unfortunate. See, I had to shoot him twice with this spell. The levels get... You have to the enemies get more health as you go along. So even though this spell was a one-hit kill on most enemies in the first level, it is now not a one-hit kill in this area. Whoa, 1,000 gold nug. That was crazy. I've had similar instances of getting big nugs, but that's one of the rare nugs. Massive, huge nug. I'm not sure how the fuck that was inside that chest. Ended up being detrimental. I don't want that. Slime right there. Why would I fucking get a potion of that nonsense? Still no new stuff. Disappointing. That guy doesn't seem like a problem initially, but what he does is very deceptive in that he heals enemies, so they're more likely to kill you. Well, that's annoying. Can't get that wand. Whoa. Well, there we freaking go. Dang. I didn't know that this green acid ball thing was so good on this rock. It's kind of nuts. It wasn't even worth it. God. Does this have an effect on it that makes it do that? I guess it's a gunpowder arc. Pick it up just so I have an extra flask in case I lose my water one. Always casts eat into wall. Interesting. That would be good for my projectile. The delay, the recharge time sucks. Not good at all, but I'll take it. What one is that on? The second one? See how it does. Oh shit. It like immediately exploded as soon as I casted it. That sucked. Let's see that shit again. It just blew up in my face. Great. Good thing. Good wand. Great wand. Wonderful. Well, I am very sorry to say that we have only seen one new thing. I was really hoping to see some of these new spells in action. But so far we haven't seen many of them. In fact, we have seen none of them. The only thing we've seen is one new enemy. If I could just, you know, live a little longer. And we might get to see some new content. Somebody like Vinny would probably be able to get all the way to the end on his first run of this. That man has some incredibly good luck. There's skill. He's pretty good. I mean, he's been playing video games for like how the freak long, and he plays like a bunch of different games. And I notice, as somebody that does play a lot of different games myself, that it does make you able to adapt to different situations more readily. And Vinny is like the king of that. That man has seen some of the most bizarre shit video games have to offer. He is ready for anything. He is used to seeing shit that video games don't even generally throw at you because it's not part of the actual game. It's like his MO. His claim to fame. Dealing with the weird shit that video games throw his way. I would love to do a collab with Mr. Vinny. Or Bruce, even, for that matter. Hell, I'd do a collab with just about anybody. Not that I'm, like, again, thirsty for viewers or growth of my channel or anything like that. Just because it would be really fun to do. I would have a good time with it. That's what I mentioned this before, but it's like I'm here for my own entertainment and enjoyment as much as yours. Not to sound like a selfish prick or anything, but I'm not doing this as a career. I already have a career, which is, it just, I don't know, I'm being in and out of jobs a lot in the last 10, 12 years has me feeling a little paranoid about my situation, even though it is relatively stable. You wanna fight, buddy? You wanna come at me? You wanna fucking fight? You keep coming towards me and trying to fight me? Fucking, we will fight, my bitch. My bitch, my dude, my asshole. I will fight you. You wanna fight? You get one. We'll put the business end of this wand in your ass and shoot. Tired of creatures being antagonistic. Like, if I'm not coming at you and shooting at you, you go the fuck away from me. But they don't listen. They like to pry and poke and antagonize. And it's like, alright, you chose this path, motherfucker. You won't die. I'm gonna fucking come at you with everything I got. 110, 20,000%. You won't die. I didn't want to shoot you. I mean, in some cases I do, but a lot of times I'm just existing and they see fit to chase me. And it's like, alright, you want to play this fucking game, we'll play. I'll fucking use my 100 health versus your 10. And we'll square off. At this point I got 7, so it's a rather even fight, but I got the ability to long range blast on him. About to be back up to full health. Bam, full health, take it. Okay, this is some kind of acid thing. Oh, it's flammable gas. Have I gotten that before? There's a sea of spells. I know I've gotten at least one of those before. Where is it? I like that one. It's circle of whatever. But it's not the same. One of my other favorite spells, the nuke. Apparently I have not picked up Sea of such and such spell. No, I swear I have. Looks like the only circle of spell I've gotten is water. So I've not picked up Sea of. So even though I don't want this, cool thing is I can just use it, and then that counts. Yep, see, one new. Intense concentrated light, jeez. There it is. Sea of flammable gas. I know I've used all the rest of these. Ha! So what would happen if I did this? It sucks. It still sucks. Terrible. Just terrible. That time I chased him down. Because I knew he would eventually come at me. Certain enemies just, in fact almost all the enemies, will just attack you on sight pretty much. Sometimes it's better just to kill them, just to locate them and kill them before they become a problem. My least favorite enemy is the one that makes your vision shit for like 7 to 8 seconds. Oof, there's a lot of gold there. Totally missed. Can't get to that guy. Yeah, it's pretty much trapped in there. Somebody's got a wand somewhere. Who's using a wand? I would imagine it came from there. There's one. Probably the one that was up there. Whoever it was died with it. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. Replace that for now. That's actually pretty good. Doesn't have much range, but it's not too bad. Somebody's got a wand over here. Did I kill him? I think I did. See, this one compares. Oh, great. Blinded and then teleported. Terrible combination. Happens all the goddamn time, and I hate it. This game has so much shit stacked against you. So then, to start out with essentially a shitty slingshot is like an insult. It's like, I am facing creatures that can like shift time and do crazy stuff. Why in the world would I limit myself to such a garbage weapon? Why would I do that? At least give myself something that's gonna get me through the first level. So this is a very, very dangerous spell that I have here. Because yeah, that shit happens. Killed myself. Pretty much immediate death from something I knew was going to probably end up killing me, and it did. Oh, sorry chat. I would love to have shown you guys some new shit from this update, but I could not find any of it. I'm just doing awful. If I get one of them 10-second recharge wands, that'd be good. Got a 45-second one, which is not great. Damn this oil. That's not helpful. I'll take it though. That might be a use for it. actually kind of good. If someone's chasing you, you can throw one of those up and they have to go through it to get to you. Usually ends up trapping them in place so you can shoot them a bunch of times. Killed some of those fire assholes with it before. It'll electrocute the shit out of those guys too. Shit, he's attacking me. I want that blue ball spell, but a wand that makes it shoot faster. That's about the equivalent of what the purple wand would have been like. Totally fucking useless. Cool, more fucking bombs. You could stop giving me fucking trash, that would be real cool. Cause it's like I can't do anything with trash. It's like, you are a torso with no legs and no arms. Do a bunch of shit. Run around and build stuff. It's like, well, I'm a torso with a head. And I can only lay on my back or my chest and not move. That's how I feel when I get the purple wand or the bouncy green wand. It's just like, I am pretty much entirely helpless. It's like, stop wasting my fucking time, please, game. Wasting my time, the viewer's time, everyone's time is being wasted. Just give me something good, anything. Ah, yes, the gold orb of money. It's not helping, god damn it. That's what I needed when I had that blue ball spell. So I could shoot it faster. Of course, now I'm probably gonna die before I get to do anything. So I'm at 2 health. No, I don't want to throw it. I wanted to move it. Move it there. This looks kind of new. In fact, it is new. That's a new thing, because that was in the patch notes. I remember seeing that. Here's what we're going to do. Ooh, it actually hurts. That's one where you actually kind of want a bouncy thing. Now we have 2 new things. We had the item raider. No, I don't think so. Three new. Yep, that was new. Item reader, brand new perk that I probably have seen but usually don't get because it's kind of useless. Bro, put out the poison shit. It's fucking hurting me. 'Cause I'm an idiot. Damn it, stop hitting me. Stop coming back at me, damn it. Whoops. I mean, it's gold, but I have the ability to get gold. So that was kind of useless. Done more damage to myself than anything. Slowly I'm shaping that spot so that I can do this. No, damn it, you weren't supposed to roll, you piece of shit. Doesn't even matter, I can't get in there. You're kidding me, it doesn't... It's not even gonna help me get out of this fucking pit. Oh, God. I can't even get out of the level. I can't even leave because I can't get further. I'm stuck. God, this sucks. I just want to get out of here. Please go forward. I don't even know if this is gonna get me anywhere. But I pretty much have no choice. Although... That's a dead end too. Come on! I got no bombs! And I got no fucking way to get through anywhere. I'm stuck. Totally and completely. Can't get out. Totally stuck. This is awful. There must be a way to go left. Thankfully there was. This will be interesting. Yeah, that's real weird. Son of a fucking bitch. God damn it. I hate this fucking wand. I hate it. I hate this piece of shit. We saw 2 new things that haven't been in the game before. 2. Wish I could have shown more things that have not been in the game before, but I'm not doing very good. I keep getting my ass kicked. There's the new spell. Fuck off, asshole. Shit. No, we don't want that anyway. Great. This one does 8. It does 8 damage. So it's 3, 5, and 8. 2 spells that do 3 damage and are therefore useless. 1 that does 5, which is adequate. And then this one which does 8, which is really good. In my opinion, all the starting wands should be 5 damage. All of them. This one could use a little bit more range or speed, and then bring it to 5 to be in line with the others. But those ones that do 3 damage, they're trash. They're like a box of fucking tissues. They're useless. Shouldn't be in the game even. They're slow, they're weak, they're useless. Now the purple one that I rag on so much, if you put it in a wand that shoots a little faster, it actually does kind of become somewhat decent. It's just, it's still a weak spell that you're firing a bunch of times. So yeah, it's going to be a little better at that point. But it's still not good. You could put any other spell in that wand and it would be even better still. Because it's like any spell shot faster is going to be good. We want that one for sure. We also kind of want that one, but we definitely want that one. Of course, we need a wand to put it in. There's a wand. Good fucking job, you stupid fucking dipshit. Killed himself. I actually kind of do like this spell, even as deadly to the wielder as it is. It does, I think, what is it, 20 damage? Yeah, 20 damage. That's real good. It's just, if it comes back, bounce, and hit you, then it does 20 damage to you. So very effective and good, but very dangerous. Perfect. Probably we will replace I might replace the bomb with the, we'll see. You dead, but I'll take your fucking gold. Thank you very much. Can't afford any of these. Nope. Okay. We want probably that, honestly. Because those blades are very dangerous. We might use them, but not right now. Supposedly they buffed the vampire thing. I'm gonna try it. Unfortunately, I come across an enemy that has lava for blood, of course. I find a bunch of dudes. And the guys that shoot shotgun or throw bombs. And I kill a bunch of them. I can get their blood. And I can drink it and heal. But I haven't seen a whole lot of them. That doesn't count as blood? Bullshit. God damn it. Such a fucking oddly specific requirement. It should be... slime blood should count for that too. Die, you asshole. Stop fucking chasing me. For fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus. Do like the magic bolt. Good spell. Very good spell. I think we have a good amount of shit to just get the fuck out of here. Assuming we can in fact do that. Alright, we got past level 2. Hooray. Nice. This is a good spell right here. Although, I think this one's actually new. Yeah, we can get both. Okay, so I'm gonna put that like so. Which should then, yep, it counts as a new. So we're gonna move that in there. I'm gonna move this out here for now. Oh my god. I fucking killed myself. Oh my god. Bro, I just... I hate this game sometimes. Stop giving me this fucking trash. Stop. Don't ever give me that wand, ever. Or this one. Stop doing it. I do not want your goddamn trash. I will not accept that crap. I'm not doing it. I will not willingly waste my time going in there to die with a piece of shit wand that's not going to serve me a purpose. No. Going to be the blue spell or the red one. That's it. Those are the only two I'm willing to accept. I have wasted too much time using this piece of shit and getting nowhere with it. No. I will not do that. I will not do it. I have had enough. One run with that shit that pretty much immediately fails because that wand is trash and it fails me every time, and that's enough for me. Like, I just need to be convinced. Yes, this wand is still trash and sucks. Does not take much. If I had done that with the purple wand, I probably would be dying in this spot already. There's no way I would have been able to handle that many enemies with the purple wand. Not a fucking chance in hell. I like to think about that whenever I'm in an engagement with tons of enemies and the blue ball wand gets me through. And then I think about how that would have gone with the purple wand. And it's like, nah, I'd be still shooting the first enemy. And all of the enemies in the area would be converging their shots on me. and I would probably be at like 30 health and maybe kill like 1 or 2 of them. And then the others would just finish me off because it would take so long to finish the engagement that I would just lose all of my health by the time it was done. But the blue ball spell, man, this thing not only shoots much faster, but does 2 more damage per shot, and is usually enough to kill most of these guys in 1 hit. Which, yeah, you'd think, well, okay, so the purple one does 3 damage, so all you'd have to do is shoot them twice. But see, you have to then shoot each enemy 2 times, and it fires slower. So it's like the time it takes to get the kill is like nearly 3 to 4 times as long, and again, usually gives the enemy a chance to do a ton of damage to me. So it just, the purple wand, it just needs to go away. It just needs to die. Put that sumbitch out to pasture or beef it considerably. Faster, stronger, I don't care what you do. Just make it better or get rid of it, please. I'm tired of starting with it and being like, oh, not this shit again. See, again, if I had been in that position with the purple one, I would have died. That would have been me dying in there. But because it was the blue ball spell, which is, again, way better, I lived. Its ability to kill in 1 hit, and its fire rate is so much more pleasing. It's like the difference between, as I said, a slingshot or a singular rock and a Colt 45. Which would you prefer? The exceptionally capable and potent handgun or a rock? Couldn't resist chasing me, huh? Well, you fucking went to your death, dumb shit. You dead yet? everything filled back up. Alright, what do we got? Anything new? Nope. I mean, that's the one new thing, but I'm not gonna spend the dosh on that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take some of this and put that there. Put the rest of these up here. Pick that up and replace that. Get rid of this and this. And there we go. And now we're good. That. That, you old bitch. There's a lot of stuff in there. Nothing I really particularly want super badly, though. think that's really worth it. I mean, I could use it for a second or two, but that mana charge speed sucks wieners. Pretty much every time I use that earthquake thing, it always kills me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and not. We've had enough failure for one night. Enough, oh hey, let's see what this wand will do, and then immediately it kills me. I think we're good on that for tonight. Stick with what we know. Less likely to get us killed that way. I do kind of like this bouncing sparkle thing. Fucking asshole! You piece of fucking filthy shit! No, I refuse to end the stream like that. I'm not doing it. I will fucking get a good run, and we are not taking that shit. No. We are not taking that. We're not accepting that. That's not acceptable. We're going to get good, victorious, better than that success with not the shitty purple wand. I will not accept defeat that easily. This is the purple wand, but it's a little faster. Or maybe it's the same, I don't know. Point is, it'll be that much better when we put something else in that wand. The only time the purple spell is acceptable is when it's in a super fast wand that shoots a whole lot of shots at once. It's the only time it's any good. I'm not fucking taking defeat, Red Dick. I'm not taking it. Still don't really have much in the way of good spells. This run's looking very shaky. Son of a fucking bitch. Still nowhere. Alright, let's just go to the fucking bottom. At this point, just get me the fuck out of this level. gold though. Oh my god, the lightning spell. Oh my god, yes. Take that as well. Okay, so what to put it on? That's actually better than that. So let's get the fuck rid of this shit. Put that there. Put that one there. This one we can just throw away. Although let's get this 2 spell. Okay. Let's put this here and that there. That way we don't use the lightning spell immediately, because it's very dangerous to use. It's a good spell, but it is very, very dangerous. Jesus Christ, that would not be the first time I've come into a level and lost almost all of my health. Fucking asshole. Just get those up a little higher. Some help from that one. Fuck. Die, bitch. One thing that really does suck about this wand I'm carrying as my primary is that its range is awful. And it's increasingly becoming a problem. Okay. I'm sorry, chat. I wasted your time. We saw literally 2 of the most boring new things. And I blame the developers. I blame the developers for keeping their shit spells in the game and not beefing them. So I hope they fucking update that shit to make the game less fucking annoying. I was all excited about new shit, but we barely got to see anything. So, I apologize for wasting about 4 hours of your time. Sorry, chat. Hopefully the next stream won't suck quite as much ass.